Hello my lovely and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to film today's video because I want to share with you my 2023 bullet journal spreads, how I set it up to start off the new year. I'm very excited to share with you because I think it looks great and I'm very excited to use it. So if you're ready, let's just jump right in. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Seppi and I share with you simple and practical tips to live a happier, meaningful life. And namely, that encompasses things like journaling because it helps me create a more intentional and mindful day-to-day life. I have been bullet journaling since 2017, and in my next video, I want to share with you my old journals, my old bullet journals, to give you some inspiration and ideas and some tips and tricks and some of the spreads that I've had. This is this 2023 bullet journal. This was last year's and these are the previous years. So if you want to see the next video, which is going to be a walkthrough of my old bullet journals and some tips and strategies and ideas, then make sure to like and subscribe. But let's just get into today's video, which is my 2023 bullet journal. So this is a Look Term 1917 bullet journal, which is my go-to every single year. I love the format, I love the paper, I love how it feels. It's, you know, it stands the test of time. I also added for the first time a pen loop. I also got this cute little initial for my name, but this is from Moleskine. If you saw my last video, which is the stationery haul of all the things that I got in Paris, you will know that I got this in Paris, and I'm actually really excited. It's very cute, although it might be a little bit impractical when I start opening it and use my journal, but it's okay. So let's just jump right in. If you're familiar with bullet journaling, it's basically a system to plan and organize and to keep your journal organized. If you want a separate video on some of those aspects, let me know, but otherwise, basically you make it your own. So one of the key concepts is to always have an index, and that way you know what's on every single page so you can refer back to it very easily. So I started adding in my index, the page number and what's on that page. That way I can refer to it very easily, and as the year progresses, I'll continue adding in my index. Another thing with bullet journaling is that you have to have a key in terms of like the codes that you use to organize. I haven't done that in a while because I have my own little key that I use. It's very simple, so I don't write it out, but some people do write it like on this top or whatever else. That's another principle of bullet journaling. And then for this year, I wanted to do something fun, something different. I usually get inspired by others, but then I just kind of went with what I wanted to do. So I cut out the first page and I wrote Live a Life You Love, and I highlighted Live a Life You Love in pink in some of the in a few of them, just to do like a cute little concept there. And then if you turn the page, hello 2023, I kept this page very simple, but I do love it. I love this little idea that I had. And then, so this is the main purpose of this bullet journal is going to be to track my habits, my goals, my vision, my manifestation, everything throughout the year. And my Hobonichi is going to be more of my day-to-day hands-on tasks. I will do a video of my walkthrough of my Hobonichi weeks and my planner and how I use that. But I'm still getting a hang of it and I'm not really sure I like it, but to be followed. So in this page, I'm going to write a vision for my goals for the year. And the way that I set goals, it's a method that I teach on my one-on-one coaching clients, as well as a course that I have for goal setting. But basically, instead of setting specific goals of I want to lose X number of pounds or I want to make this much money, I always start with writing a vision. How I want to feel, who I want to be, what I want to manifest, and the things I want to experience in my day-to-day life. I find writing a vision that way is a lot more inspiring as a basis of setting my goals and connecting back to it and connecting to the emotion behind it. So when I set my goals for 2023, I'm going to write it out here. That way I can refer back to it. I also cut out the pages to be able to refer to the main things that I want to refer to at the beginning of the year, throughout the year, I'm sorry. So first is going to be the vision for my goals. And then I'm going to specifically get into the main things that I want to focus on, which is going to be my health. So I'm going to start with a general vision for my goals, and then I'm going to write out a vision for specifically for my health. So feeling strong and confident, having a lot of energy, improving my sleep, working on balancing my hormones and my cortisol levels. So I'm going to write a vision of what I want to achieve. And then here, this is just like a reminder, but I'm going to do a brain dump of all the tasks and the things I want to do this year to achieve my health goals. So this is going to be kind of a breakdown of the tasks and the habits. So this is the emotional, inspiring feelings behind the vision of what I want to achieve specifically for my goals, and then for my health goals. And then here's going to be the more tactical, the hands-on to-do tasks, habits. That way, every single week and month when I set my specific goals for the month, I can refer back to always reading my vision for the year, connecting to the emotions, reading my vision for my health, and then looking at my task and to-do list to see what else I can add and accomplish that month. So the same concept goes for my second big goal for the year. Actually, no, I'm sorry. The big goal for the year is going to be focusing on my health. However, I have been focusing a lot more also on my manifestation. So if you're familiar with that, then you will know rules of reality. So these are the rules of reality I'm going to write about the things that I want to be true for my life. I know that's very general, and if you want more specifics on my manifestation process, then let me know. I have taken the Manifestation Babe Academy course with Catherine Zankina, if you know her. So this is what it's based off of, and if you want me to share a little bit more, I will. But based on, so the first pages are going to be all about my goals and my vision for the year, the rules of reality that I want to create, which obviously is related to my goals, and I want to define my higher self. Who is the highest version of myself that I want to live by? How does she live? How does she feel? What does she do on a day-to-day basis? How does she make decisions? Things like, I want to be able to flow through the day and live a lot more intuitively. So writing these things down that I can always refer back to when I'm setting my monthly and weekly goals. So I really love these cutout spreads that I've done. So if you can see, I cut out 3 different sizes, so that way I can easily refer back to them. I really love this, and the colors are very, basic, very pastel. So I really love that a lot. Then I went into specific manifestations. So I've gotten into doing a lot more arts journaling, and I really love, creating just like an inspiring, beautiful page. I got this little stamp set in Paris as well. So here I want to write a little bit more specifically about the things that I want to manifest this year. Like I said, good health. I want to grow my business, for example. I want to get more clarity on my career, things like that. So this is what I'm going to use, and this is similar to the vision. The vision is more maybe the emotions and the feelings and how I want to feel in my life in general. This is a bit more specific of the specific things that I'd like to manifest. Like I said, better health, more energy, that kind of thing. So they're all intertwined, but I find repetition is important anyway when you're trying to achieve goals, and I can always refer back to this page, and it's beautiful to look at. And then this is a fun page, and I kind of like that I came up with it. So one of my closest friends, her name is Caitlin, and we have the most amazing conversations. We try to talk every single week, if not every 10 days or so, and we always have the best conversations. So inspiring, so exciting, so good, full of nuggets of wisdom. I help her, she helps me, but basically I want to have a place where I could track all the things that we talk about, and then things that she teaches me, or the things that we share in our conversations. So I want to have this page. Did you get what I did there? Kait Konvos with a K. I'm punny like that, but anyways, I thought this was really cute, simple, and I actually chose this specific washi tape because Kait gives me a lot of energy. And the bright colors and I associate this washi tape specifically to my friend. So that's that. This I finished today. I really love how they turned out. I want to write, again, in line with manifestation and things I want to accomplish and things I want to create in the life I want to live. I want to write out my ideal day. So what happens from the moment I wake up to the moment I finish work. So unfortunately, I wanted a little bit more time to go into the evening, but I miscalculated, but that's okay. Trying to overcome perfection, but I'm basically gonna write my ideal day. So waking up, doing my morning routine, meditation, exercising, all that. I want to write that in. And then this is my master list of just general things that I want to accomplish this year. So like big, like house stuff, for example, like I don't know, getting my tub fixed or whatever else it might be. So this is just like a big master list of things I need to do this year. And I loved using the Tombow. This is an idea I've seen it before. I don't know why I never used it, but using the Tombow the Tombow marker to delineate the pages and get the lines to give a little bit more contrast. So I really like how that looks with these little stickers as well. my next page, I love how this turned out as well. I'm very excited about this. I've been wanting to read a lot more, and last year I had the goal of reading 2 books a month, and I did not achieve that. But I feel like if I tracked it in a better way, then I'd be more encouraged to read a lot more. So this is going to be where I track all the books that I read this year. I used, again, these beautiful washi tapes. This one I got in France as well. This I had before. I used, again, the Tombow marker. And then I added these little, like, twinkle stars, these little stickers that I got on Etsy. So I love how this page turned out as well. So where I'm going to track all the books that I'm going to read, the author, the title, I'm going to rate it, because I sometimes forget if I like the book or not. So I'll have to figure out a rating system, and maybe I'll write it out on the side here to see, just to remember. But that's my book list tracker. And then I wanted to also cook more and learn how to cook, because I do enjoy cooking. I just feel like I never have the time. But I thought it would be fun to try new recipes more often. I had set a goal before to try 1 new recipe a week, but then it became once a month. And I haven't really done that specifically, but I want to get back into that. I already have a list of things that I want to learn how to cook. So then I figured if I have a way to track it, it would be a lot better. So I have my different sections. I want to specifically, you know, I broke it up like breakfast, snack, food, meals, and desserts. Obviously the dessert and snacks are smaller because I won't cook them as much. Breakfast and meals are something that I will obviously cook more. Again, I added the washi tape. So in terms of preparing for 2023, that is my setup. And then moving forward, I'm going to continue the system I have been using in my old bullet journal, which I'll quickly show you now. But I did do a walkthrough already of my 2022 bullet journal. So if you want to see that, make sure to watch my previous video. However, I'm going to show you my simple, I'll be very general, but so if you want a video about how I set monthly goals in my bullet journal, let me know and I can do a separate video for that. But I'll quickly show you the spreads that I used, that I will use for, that I will use in my new bullet journal, because this system has worked. And I think one of the reasons I'm excited is that I used to use my bullet journal a lot more, and I kind of fell off the bandwagon because the last few years have been a bit rough, but I'm very excited to get back to it this year. So you'll see in this journal, I didn't end up finishing it, but I'm excited to get back to it with this one. But anyway, I'm talking too much. This is the system that I use every single month. I sit down at the end of the month and I do self-reflection, which is separate in another journal. I will likely consolidate and do in one. So at the end of the month, so let's say right at the end of April, I sit down, do a monthly self-reflection, see how I did with my goals from April, reflect on the things I learned, what was going on, whatever, do a little reset, and then I sit down, I do my monthly spread, and then I set my goals for the year. So remember how I mentioned that I have a vision and then I have a brain dump of the tasks? This is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do first a self-reflection every single month. Then I'm going to read through my vision, connect back to what I'm trying to accomplish, look at my health goal, the vision for that, look at the tasks and the things that I wanted to accomplish and change to achieve my health goals. And then every single month, I'm going to sit down and set my goals based on that vision, based on reconnecting to the emotions and the feelings I'm trying to create and experience in my life. So I set my monthly goals, which I review every single week to see how I've done. And this is also the basis of what I use to organize myself every single week. So I look at this. So I do my monthly spread, I do my monthly goals. I usually try to keep it like a common theme. And then I will start using again my bullet journal for my monthly habit tracker. So these are all the habits I'm trying to cultivate. So this is a good reminder. Every single day I sit down and I look at it and I track what I've done, what I haven't done, which helps me adjust every single month to see what I've been able to do, not do, why not, how I can accomplish that and change that. I also have the emotions I'm trying to experience, which I might not do this year, but basically to remind myself of all the things I'm trying to experience and feel every single day. So it's like a reminder if you sit down every single day and look at this. But like I told you, I haven't been consistent, so you see how empty this is. But anyway, and then here I'm going to write down all the good memories every single month, because at the end of the year, when I sit down and look through my bullet journal and I look at my good memories, it's a wonderful way for me to reconnect to the good memories and to cultivate a lot more gratitude and positive emotions, and to just cultivate a positive mindset. So my good memories is something I'd like to redo again, because I haven't obviously kept up with it. So this is what I'll be doing every single month moving forward. in this bullet journal, and at the same time I'm going to consolidate and do my daily journaling in it here as well. So this is what I've been doing the last few weeks. So one of the concepts of bullet journaling is that you never leave an empty page. That's why things are they don't follow each other per se. I had written my birthday reflections, and then I have my to-do list for my business, which I'm going to put in another journal. If you want to see my lineup, how I'm going to use my bullet journal, my planners, etc. for 2023, I will film the video when I get the last journal that I ordered online that I'm waiting for. But I'll explain a little bit more my system. But basically what I was going to share with you right now is just to tell you that I'm doing the daily journaling that I've been doing lately, mixed in with some art journaling and just making it look cutesy. I'm going to also do that in this journal. So every single month I'll have my monthly goals, memories, habit tracker, and then I'll move into the daily journaling. So it's all consolidated into one. So that is my bullet journal for 2023. Like I said, I'm very excited to get back into it. I was an avid bullet journaler for quite a while, but then life just like shit hit the fan. So I have all my old bullet journals with me. As you can see, I'm using the same one. It's just a different color. So if you want to watch, I'm going to do a little walkthrough of my old bullet journals. It might be a few videos because there clearly is a lot. But if you want more inspiration on bullet journaling, what you can track, what you can include, you can follow my YouTube channel, and I also share pictures and images and ideas on my Instagram. So if you want to see that, make sure to follow me there as well. If you have any questions or any comments or any suggestions for me, I am always all ears. But I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you a lot of love. Bye for now.